Hello, everyone. I'm Grant Richards,
I'm Tim Allen.
and we are your two instructors for the acting class. This is acting for film and television. And so, although all actors are welcome, we love when theater actors join us. But the emphasis for this is really going to be acting in front of a camera or in front of a microphone or both. We're going to train you to feel comfortable with the camera right in your face or the boom mic right in your face. And so we'll do a lot of the same things you probably would in a theater acting class, just with the idea that you're not acting necessarily on stage, but for a camera. Um,
Acting is much different when you're filming a. We're the film department here. We shoot a new short film every single week of the semester. For the most part, and we're always looking for actors. But to be on the set, it's much different than being on the stage. So if you are a theater actor or have any theater acting experience, that's great. We love like some experienced actors, but theater actors tend to be much bigger. They are talking, you're performing. If you're sad, you're like, ooh, 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 you're doing big movements because you're acting to the back of the theater. Everybody, you could be hundreds of people. You want the person in the back to know that you're sad. But when the camera is up in your face like this, I don't have to be like, I can just and do like I'm not going to single teardrop right now, Grant, because I'm not a that good of actor to make myself teardrop. But I can. You're able to do a little bit with your face and emote, and we are gonna turn the lights on you. We're gonna put the camera in your face, and we're going to hopefully get you accommodated with video acting, with film acting, and with voice acting in our program. Now, this is a hybrid flex class, so that means that we will have students online only. We'll have students in person. What we like to say is, if you can come to campus and in person, we recommend that. If you can't, we'll do a Zoom so you can see what's happening. On occasion, but also if you're an online only class, there will be a lot of activities and uh, all of the assignments are due to online and in person. So you're required to do everything online. So when we say you have to do your dialogue this week, if you come in class, we're going to set up the lights, we're going to have a camera, we're going to record it. But if you're an online class, you're going to have to do it on your own. So that means using your phone, using whatever you can. So we're going to give you lots of information, opportunities to succeed on whatever modality you choose. But if you can, we'd love you to come in person at least once. And let me tell you, come one time, you'll love it. You'll come back all the time. The
And
other fun
really,
part of
the assignment that is most important is the dialogue. We do a mirror monologue and we do a monologue, and there are assignments that are kind of perfect. You can do them like Tim and I are recording this on Zoom. You can do it to your laptop or your phone at home. You can have a family member hold the phone. But for the dialogue, you need another person. So now you have to have someone film you and have another person. And if you are trying to give a very dramatic performance and you're using your mom who can't act or your little, sibling, it can be difficult to get a very dramatic scene if that's what you're going for. So if you're going to come even just once, coming to do your dialogue would be
that would work, but also you could reach out to Grant and I. We're extremely reachable. And for example, like if it was me and Grant, and hey, we can't, we're in two different states and we want to do dialogue together. Well, guess what? Grant and I have set up a Zoom. Maybe we change the background. Maybe we put costumes on, and we could do our scene right now, right? Like, hey, where's the money, Grant?
See, and I wouldn't use my finger. I would use a prop gun because
See, I didn't have a prop gun here. Okay, I got a bubble gun. Okay, there you go. Where's the money?
if you do come to the class, we will work to put you in costumes that are appropriate and have props that are appropriate. We will also have a film set, and we'll try to decorate it so that it works for your scene. We can even film outside. We have ponds and trails and classrooms and things like that on campus that we can use. So we're always trying to make the scenes as realistic as possible to give production value. Tim and I also teach a variety of production classes: motion picture production, advanced cinematography, audio production, and then a lot of post production. Tim teaches the editing and
Television workshop, single
yeah,
camera production as
single, yeah.
well, Photoshop. So we can't, but we just naturally want to make everything a movie. So even with our acting assignments, we're going to film everything. And what's really cool is we're going to put it together, and you can end the semester with your very own reel. So all of your assignments could be put together, recorded, edited, and put together as a reel is basically a video resume, which you can send to directors and say, here's an example of my work, and you showcase your best takes and your best performances. So,
So one of the
um,
things that we do too, we will record scenes in this class, but Tim and I teach a production class, and we shoot a new movie every week. And we need actors for those movies, and we like to cast the actors who are in the acting class first. So what we're going to do is take everyone's picture, everyone who comes to us, and post it on the wall. Now, if you're going to take the class online and you can't come, then you got to take your own picture, but then you have to be available on a Friday or occasionally on a Saturday to shoot if you want to act. But we would love to cast you. It's great experience, and as Tim said, at the end you'll have a reel, and it's good to do the assignments that we do in class. But if you can get a couple other jobs, other parts in some of our films, your reel just gets that much better. So
yeah, what's fun too is last semester we had several students who, uh, took the acting class. It was the first time Grant and I got to meet them. They got cast in a lot of our things, and then the whole next semester they're in the production classes because they have acted on three, four, five films since taking the initial acting class. And we hope that happens to all of you. Like, we think that this is a great opportunity, and our program is always in need of actors and people who are willing to be that have skill or willing to try and try new things. What can be daunting, especially if this is your first acting experience, is it can be intimidating, or you might feel self-conscious, but just know we're all in the same spot, and we're just trying to learn from one another and give our best performances. And by the end of the semester, hopefully all of you will be jumping up and wanting to act as much as possible, because it really is a fun and rewarding thing that you can do. Just one story from last semester. You remember Santiago? Grant was a student we met. He got cast in one of the first films we did last semester, and his scene involved a kiss. And it was notable because he acted in the scene, he did the kiss and ended everything, and then he turns to me and goes, "That was my first kiss." And Grant and I are like, "What? You didn't tell us. We had no idea. You did such a good job." And everybody was clapping, and it's notable and everything. So, no, it doesn't have to be your first kiss, but as an actor, that's something that we'll learn about, is like intimacy and how to protect your rights about those elements on set, and what you're willing to do, because we tend to have a fair amount of kissing in our pieces, right, Grant? But some actors are willing, yeah, I'll kiss on screen, and some will be like, no, and we, have to,
you're breaking up.
you know, oh,
Oh, we didn't see the
I'm breaking.
turnaround. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see that? Okay, you know. Kissing from behind. There you
Yeah,
go,
we
or
can
whatever.
cheat things. I'll tell you a quick story. I once did a film with my niece, Dana's Dreams, and she basically was dreaming about doing all these amazing things. And one of them was that she was a lifeguard and saved this drowning person. Well, the actor playing the drowning person was her older cousin, and the scene called for her to give mouth to mouth, and she just said, "I won't do it. I won't do it." So we cheated it. We filmed it from above, and you could not tell that her mouth was 8 inches away from her older cousin. So, anyways, one of the things that we've been doing is talking a lot about acting, and the class does deal with that a lot. But there are some other things that the class is about. One is voiceover work, and we've had over the years some amazing voice actors, and you have a lot of opportunity to practice that and do a variety of things. We can have you do podcasts. If you're interested in anything, you can create your own podcast. We have our own podcasting booth, and we can set you up with that. But the other thing that we do, and I'm just going to introduce this and then I'm going to let Tim talk about it, is we have Gav TV News here at Gavilan, and we need hosts for these stories. We need people who are very comfortable in front of the camera, holding a microphone, interviewing people, and telling a story as a reporter. So if that at all seems interesting to you, listen to Tim.
Yeah, so Gab TV News is the Gablin College's YouTube channel and content creation. My class 17, 18, and 43, we produce it there, but we'd love to use talented actors to be on-air talent, which could be a presenter, could be holding the microphone, could be going with us to do interviews. A whole bunch of different type of styles and opportunities. If that's something you're looking forward to, we're always looking forward to the people that want to be content creators, want to be influencers on the screen. And that way, our pieces end up on YouTube. They end up on the front page of the website. And most notably, they end up on the giant screen in the Student Center. And you'll be seen all semester long. With your pieces up there, if you've been to the Student Center and seen the screen, you'll know what GAF TV is as well. And we put out a brand new GAF TV news every single week. So we look forward to you reaching out and letting us know if that's something you want to do.
Yeah. I just real quickly want to go through the assignments, the graded assignments this semester. First of all, you have to post a picture and a bio on the class page. We are taking headshots, and so I guess that's not imperative if you're coming all the time. But if you're taking the class fully online, we would love your picture and bio. Then next week we're going to have nonstop impromptu. We're just going to give you a random topic, and you just have to talk for 2 minutes about it. I think to practice it, we're going to have you talk about yourselves. Then we're going to have a mirror monologue or a mirror exercise where you're emulating a famous actor doing a scene. Then we have two big assignments. We have a monologue where you by yourself will deliver a monologue to the camera, and then following that, we do a dialogue. So you're now not acting by yourself; you're acting with one or two other people. And then we have an assignment where we read from a teleprompter, and this is where Tim's going to decide. Oh my God, I got to have this person in my class because someone who can read and seem comfortable in front of the camera would be great for news. But then we have the voiceover or I should say audio project where you can do a podcast or do things like that. And then we want some freedom for you to do some outside projects. Hopefully, get cast in some of our production class productions. And so, those are the types of things we'll be doing this semester. Everything we do will help prepare you for those get you feeling comfortable with each other and acting in front of the camera and with a microphone and all of that. But our goal is to give you a lot of experiences and really to have fun. And this is a fun class. What you'll notice if you come is that we might only have a certain number who are taking the class, but there'll be several others who are there, and those are people who've already taken the class, so they can't technically take it again, so they come and audit it. And so we'll have a lot of other people who want to do a monologue or a dialogue or other things. Yeah.
Also, what's notable is every semester, the films that are, if you get cast in some of the films that are in our program, those films tend to get submitted and are eligible for our film showcases. And then what's fun is to have an actor from our class come and watch themselves on the big screen in front of an audience of 300, 400 people, which happens. We have two showcases in the spring and the fall, and if you are nominated, you could even get nominated for one of our Gavi Awards. So and David Yepes, who is the actor who won Best Dramatic Actor this last year, started out in our acting class. That's how we met him, and is a phenomenal actor. So just 2 years after the acting class, won best performance.
Yeah, and two other acting awards. One went to Elle for best, I think it was best new actor, and she was in the class in the fall, and then won the award in the spring. And then also Bree won for best comedic actor, and she was in that same class. So not only opportunities to act in parts, but also to win awards, get some prestige. So uh,
Yeah, everybody wants a Gavi, right, Grant?
I want one. I've been doing it
I've
for
never gotten. Yeah,
yeah,
me neither.
neither have I, and I've been in a lot of films.
Yeah, it's kind of bummer that we're not eligible, Grant, because I think we would have, and we're judges, so we definitely would have been able to get ourselves one. So,
Yeah, I'll take you out to a real nice steak dinner, you and the
oh
whole
yeah,
family, if you vote for me.
yeah.
But
Ooh,
anyways, this is going to be a fun class. Please reach out to us if you have any questions or need help with anything. We hope to see you all in class if it's possible, but don't feel like we're putting in any pressure on you to be there if you can't. We have it set up so that you can do all the assignments at home if you need to. So, anyways, let's have a great semester and see you on camera.
yeah. All right, Grant, give me all the money.